The Fairy and the Bird by Justin and Irina Trzaskos. Once upon a time, deep in a magical forest, there lived a bird. The bird loved to fly through the air on sunny days. She also loved to sing beautiful songs that filled the forest with music. The bird had colorful feathers and was well known to the forest creatures for her singing. She would sit on a branch and perform songs for her animal friends. One day as the bird was flying, she heard someone singing. She realized the song was coming from high in the sky. She searched and searched, but could not find who the singer was. "There are not many musicians in the forest," thought the bird. "I hope to find who it is." A few days later, as the bird was singing for the rabbit and turtle, they heard the sound. It seemed to be getting closer. The animals looked up as the sound got louder. All of a sudden, a fairy swooped in and landed on the branch. She threw her hands in the air and let out a long, musical note in a grand fashion. "Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, 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 ti, do," sang the fairy. The rabbit and turtle applauded. The rabbit clapped very fast, and the turtle clapped very slowly. The bird was too shocked to clap at all. She thought fairies were only imaginary. "That was beautiful," said the bird. "I've never met any fairy before, much less a singing one. It was you that I heard." "I've been looking for you too," said the fairy. "I wanted a friend to sing with. Let's sing together." "Really? That would be great," chirped the bird. All afternoon the two singers performed for the turtle and the rabbit. Other forest animals came to listen too. The fairy and the bird became good friends and became very popular for their concerts. Everyone loved them, except for one mysterious animal that lived in the darkest part of the woods. As the bird and fairy were singing one day, they heard horrible noises coming from the dark part of the forest. The rabbit scurried away, and the turtle hid in his shell. The fairy and the bird flew away and burrowed into the bird's nest. Every time the two would sing, the terrible noise would start and everyone would leave. The noise was becoming a problem because the bird and the fairy couldn't finish a single concert. They decided that the next time they sang, they would stay on the branch, even if the noise started. They would wait bravely and watch for whatever was coming from the dark part of the forest. Sure enough, the next time they sang, the noise started again. Even though they were frightened, they kept singing, and the noise got closer and closer. Eventually, they could see the reflection of two yellow eyes in the darkness of the forest. The fairy and the bird held each other in fright. Out hobbled an old crow, squawking to the music. She croaked, "Did I miss the show again?" "Caw, caw, caw," said the old crow. "I want to sing too." The fairy and the bird realized the horrible noise was just an old crow who wanted to sing along. "I love to sing," shrieked the old crow. "Caw, caw, what's our next song?" The bird and the fairy did not want to tell the crow she was not a good singer, so the crow joined into the beautiful song with a loud "caw." It sounded awful, but the fairy and the bird were too polite to say a word. When they were done singing, the crow said, "Thank you. I have not had any friends in years, and have been alone in the dark part of the forest. You have truly made this old crow very happy." The fairy and the bird invited the crow to join them any time. The other animals joined in the singing too. The rabbit sang and pounded his feet quickly, while the turtle sang and drummed slowly on a stump. The old crow added in with her loud caw whenever she wanted. The fairy, bird, turtle, rabbit, and crow had a great time singing and laughing. They did not care that the crow could not sing or that the rabbit drummed faster than the turtle. All that mattered was that they were all having fun. The entire forest was filled with music. Some of the notes were beautiful, and some were not. But the joy that the music brought to the group of friends was the most beautiful song of all.